done?
I think so.
All right, Quentin, welcome.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. How you
Good.
doing?
I'm doing great.
Excellent.
I'm Paul. We are at Music Villa in Bozeman, Montana, and we haven't had a Eastman in a while that we've done a new video of, and we love Eastman. You
Yes.
have a couple Eastmans, I believe.
I
Yeah.
do.
Wonderful guitars. This one is the E6OM-TC. So, OM obviously is what we call the body shape, kind of that style. The TC is thermally cured top, so it's aged or torrefied on the top. They take the wood and age it and make it sound
A little
older.
heat, a little pressure.
Give it a little heat,
kinda,
pressure, some vacuum seals, some...
all
Who
kinds
knows?
of
It's a
fancy
secret.
stuff. Yeah, it's proprietary.
Yeah, everyone has their own word for it, but I think it's all the same.
But the idea is to simulate
Yeah.
natural aging process to give it,
Totally.
a more mature
A
tone.
drier, woodsier tone,
Right.
maybe. Who knows? Solid mahogany back and sides. They're just wonderful guitars.
Very attractive guitar.
Yeah, and it's just in that kind of a great mid kind of price point type of guitar, but a lot of bang for the buck. Just quality ebony bridge, ebony fingerboard, really nice quality saddle and nut. Looks like bone. I'm sure it's bone. And
I would dare to say that if you were blindfolded and you picked this up,
Yep.
you would, just by the feel alone
yeah,
and the tone, you would, your first thought might be one of the more well-known makers,
Yep.
because the quality, you can feel it in your
Yeah.
hands. And as you said, I have a couple Eastmans, and the reason is because I think they punch above their weight
Yep.
in terms of cost. The features, the quality, the tone, the playability, it's a really great nexus. And this one's going to deliver the same,
yeah,
set of characteristics there. But it's not going to break the bank, So it's got a little depth. It's not going to be, deep like a dreadnought, but it's
Yep.
what feels, I would say, appropriate for
I always
the
call
old
it the
body
mid.
style.
You got your parlors. Parlor guitars are they have a certain they're in this range here. Actually, let's put them in this range.
I was going to say.
Okay, your
first-
small bodies are right
Okay.
here. This is your mid, and then you got your dreadnoughts and your
Right,
jumbos, and
right.
that's
So
your
you got your
bigger-
feathers, your mids,
Yeah.
and your heavyweights,
Yeah.
right? And this is kind of a middle.
That's a
welterweight.
midweight,
What do you call it?
Yeah.
Is that a welter?
I don't remember.
Weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
Many a years, yes.
Many years ago, yeah. It wasn't
And-
golden gloves. It was kind of like, I don't know, bronze, copper gloves. What was the?
I did
ranking?
golden gloves.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
I did everything.
I did leather gloves.
Oh.
Yeah, it's but they were like work gloves.
Oh.
I wasn't a boxer. Anyway.
We did it. We had a club. We had bouts every weekend, and
Really?
yeah, I had like 43,
Fights?
tournaments. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're so mellow.
I am mellow. I was mellow back then too.
How many concussions have you had?
0.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Broke my
think we should
nose.
get
Though. I had a broken nose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty straight. You
Yeah.
did a good job
Yeah.
of getting it back on there.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we digest.
Yeah.
You were.
Anyways, back to
Yeah.
guitars. Love it. I love
Yeah.
the Eastman. You can also get this in a dreadnought, and they make a cool parlor guitar too. So, love the Eastman. Glad to have it back in. Love that tortoise binding. Just a great little mid-size, mid-range, mid-price.
Yeah. And it's the type of guitar we call them insurance guitars for your heirloom, heavy
Yeah.
dollar, big instruments that you don't want to take into every environment. This
Yeah.
is the one where you can get, really quality sound, quality playability,
Yeah.
but the price isn't so much where you're
Yeah. You
terrified.
still feel satisfied.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you might. There's markets for like travel guitars and
Yeah.
all the others, but this is going to give you a performance level instrument that you don't have to buy a separate insurance policy when you take it out of the house. Kind of
Totally.
thing.
Cool.
This is
Love
your
it.
insurance.
All right. That's it. E6OM-TC from Eastman. Quentin, thank you.
You bet.
Thanks for watching.